Welcome to episode 4 of the third season here at Everton. Thank you for your feedback with regards to squad numbers. Obviously, I asked that a couple of episodes ago, recorded yesterday's episode in advance, and this is the first episode. This is the first episode I've had to be able to make those changes for you. So, apparently I'm from New Zealand now. And I'll show you those squad changes, shall I? So, Gianluigi Donnarumma has number 99 now. I know technically the Premier League rules say that you can't have numbers like that, but if Trent Alexander-Arnold can have number 66, then Gianluigi Donnarumma can have number 99, as far as I'm concerned. Jordan Pickford's still got the number 1 shirt. Alphonso Davies is now number 19 at your request. Also, Ndidi is now number 5. What else did we change? Alan is now number 21. Milinkovic-Savic is now number 6. James is number 16, which is the shirt number he had when he was at Real Madrid. It was at Bayern, he was number 11. I can't really give him number 11 because that's Ismail Assar's number in the starting lineup. But he had number 16 at Real Madrid, so I made sure that he had a number that he had at a previous club. And then Pulisic, number 10. I'm also retraining Pulisic to right wing. He has right wing already in his position stats. So there was some requests in the comments for either Barnes or Pulisic to be retrained as a right wing for the rotation 11. And seeing as Pulisic already has it in his default positions, it makes sense for him to be the one to switch positions. They both have 4-star weak foot, so there wasn't really a priority there. So it makes sense for Pulisic to be the one to change, so he will. Heung-min Son is now number 7. And the rest is as you would expect it to be, or as it was. So thank you for that feedback. The shirt numbers have now been changed. We currently sit top of our Europa League group, but we've Bayern Munich to start the day, so that could change. Then we've Spurs, then we've Chelsea, and I'm not sure how far I'll advance after that. I'll probably sim Villarreal, Brentford, and Norwich, I would have thought, and then stop at the Manchester City game before heading into the next month. But we'll wait and see what the outcome is of this Bayern game before we make a definitive decision as to what to do with that Villarreal game in the Champions League. I wouldn't necessarily want to sim that if I'm finding that I'm going to need points from it. One thing I have made change-wise, setting-wise, is with the sliders. Obviously, you guys have noticed that the counter-attack has been very strong this year, and I've noticed that as well, and I hadn't even occurred to me that I had this option available to me, but someone mentioned in the comments, and you got a number of thumbs up as well, to manually change the line depth of the AI team, meaning that they won't push their defenders so high and will be less susceptible to the constant counter-attacks. So I've dropped the line depth from 50 to 30. Obviously still on ultimate difficulty, and that along with the goalkeeper ability up to 60 is still the only change I've made to the sliders for this season. I'm not using my regular sliders, of which you can find on the Twitch channel. If you go to the Twitch channel, link in the description down below, after you've followed of course, hit !sliders in chat and it will show you what my sliders have been for the past few years. This is the first season I've not used that set of sliders in like 4 iterations of FIFA. So we'll see what that line depth change, or see what difference that line depth change makes. It's just another game for us here against Bayern though, and hopefully it could be an entertaining one, and one that we can get a win from, provided we focus purely on the performance. We can't get distracted by our good form in the Premier League. We need to concentrate on the task and competition at hand, which is the Champions League and Bayern Munich at home. If Villarreal can get a draw, we can get a win. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. I want to say a big thank you to you guys for the response to the charity stream the other day. We raised £2,500 for Stand Up to Cancer, which is phenomenal work. Thank you so much for that. And also for the best month that the channel has had in 3 years. October 2020 was the most views the channel has had since October 2017. So thank you so much for your support here on FIFA 21. Let's keep it going throughout the course of this year if we can, please. I'm going to try and make sure that every series we do is just as entertaining as this Everton one, and hopefully just as enjoyable as this Everton one from your guys' point of view as well. And if we could have a phenomenal year here on FIFA 21, that would be great. Of course, Football Manager 21 is coming to the Twitch channel in the next couple of weeks as well. Very much looking forward to that too. So if you're keen on FM and you want to watch me stream it, go and follow me on Twitch. Right now, though, let's concentrate on what it's going to be, judging by that starting lineup. An easier game against Bayern than you would have expected in real life, but it's still going to be pretty difficult to play against Robert Lewandowski, Leroy Sané, and Serge Gnabry, isn't it? It's never an easy game against Robert Lewandowski. Man, he's a goal machine. The first Champions League game of football at Goodison Park since 2006, also 2005, which was the third qualifying round against Villarreal, which they subsequently lost. You can see the starting lineup there looks exactly the same as it did on the previous screen. This is the first full Champions League game or European Cup game of the old European Cup that became the Champions League since 1970. The first full competition game of the Champions League or European Cup in its old guise since 1970. Well then. We've had the CSKA Moscow game that we won. That was the first game in the competition as a whole, but the first one back here at Goodison Park, as that first one was away from home in Russia, since 1970. Quite the occasion for the home side. Let's hope that we can live up to the occasion, shall we? Oh, it's a gorgeous ball by Danilo Pereira. Thankfully, Gnabry's offside, otherwise it would have been the worst possible start. Inside there to Ismail Assar. Calvert-Lewin, Alex Iwobi, Son to Calvert-Lewin. Looking to get around the outside of Uray. I don't know what his pace is like. Not the fastest, I don't think. I think he's Spanish. I think he's Spanish. At the very least, he came from Spain because he was at Atletico Bilbao, I think, as his first team club prior to coming here to Bayern, or at least that's where he starts to save anyway. Trying to work some space against his backline. Actually, doing quite well against it so far. Neuer with two good saves. Digne delivers that cross into the box. And Ndidi with a very good header. And Neuer can only put it behind for a third corner. Oi, oi, oi. Win that, win that, win that. Oh, Neuer's come well. He's going to be off his line. Oh, couldn't get there, though. Leroy Sané has the pace to beat former teammate Alphonso Davies to the ball. Cut that out nicely with Fabian. Sar, Milinkovic-Savic. Alphonso Davies. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, no. I tried to play that to the man out wide. Heung-min Son, and it tried to give it to Alphonso Davies. It's 1-1 in the other group stage game between Villarreal and CSKA Moscow. That's turning into quite the fixture, isn't it? I am in trouble here. Leroy Sané is in behind and sets up the first goal as Christian Eriksen sweeps it home with that 5-star weak foot. Well, we've dropped their line depth with regards to the AI to stop or to try and nullify the thousands of counter-attacks that we've issued on the AI over the years. And now I've been struck by the counter-attack and I'm 1-0 down instead. How the tables have turned. 1-0 Bayern. Davies into Milinkovic-Savic. Looking for Iwobi. The ball's going to bobble. Brought Serge Gnabry towards me, thinking he could get an interception, but still got possession here. And Iwobi's there. Calvert-Lewin is going to have to be played in. Down the line. Oh, looking for the running Heung-min Son. Will keep the ball with the throw. You're going to need some movement. There we go. Son shows some of that movement. Finds the space. Into Milinkovic-Savic. Calvert-Lewin. Right now, surely this time. Yes! Finally! At the fourth attempt for Calvert-Lewin, he has fired us a goal in this game. Unfortunately, it's only to equalise rather than put us in front, but a goal is a goal nonetheless. Well worked. Lovely spin and burst of acceleration. Less pressure on him this time around from the defence, and he's able to get a cleaner strike, a more accurate strike, and bury it. 1-1. Kimmich fired into Serge Gnabry. Back to Joshua Kimmich again. Good footwork from him. Serge Gnabry. Oh, good delivery. Sané's there. Well, he couldn't have come much closer. He really couldn't have come much closer. Got the leap on the defender. And I thought it was in as well, Lee Dixon. Just past the post. Donnarumma tried to get there. If it had been on target, he wouldn't have gotten there. In that header, Digne does well. Fabian, quickly from Son to Calvert-Lewin. Which way are you going to go, Alex? I don't think he knew, but he has found his way in behind. Little quick turn. Fabian's here. It's on his weaker right side, but that doesn't matter. Smashed home! Everton 2, Bayern Munich 1. A really well-worked goal. The support needed from deep. Calvert-Lewin needed the support of Iwobi from behind, who needed the support of Fabian pushing from an even deeper midfield role, but it's worked wonders, and we do lead here at home. Lovely turn. Fabian just running off Danilo Pereira. It's a really smart finish. Rifled into the bottom corner from the Spaniard. And we are in front for the first time against Bayern Munich with just 10 minutes to go. Milinkovic-Savic is coming off here, and Allen is coming on to try now. Well, initially, when I made the change, hold on for the point. Now, time to hold on for the win. Oh, Danilo Pereira nicely out to Joshua Kimmich. Kingsley Coman. Can't let him open the taps because I won't catch him. Kimmich to Kingsley Coman. Nice tackle by Luca Digne. And then he's worked himself positionally really well. Keep that run going. The line is deeper here for Bayern, and it has worked for them. John Stones denies me the chance to that counter-attack. And now the play's flowing quickly back the other way. Lewandowski has Leroy Sané out wide. Sergio Busquets in support there. Christian Eriksen. Don't let Lewandowski get the ball free near the edge of the box. 2 minutes to go here at the end of the game. Lewandowski to Eriksen. Nicely through the gap. Kimmich. Oh, cannons off Allen's chest and out for a corner. Chance for Bayern Munich at the death. Eriksen off, Coutinho on. He's going to have seconds to make the impact, the former Liverpool man. Oh, Fabian wins the header. Is that a game-winning header to go with his game-winning goal? It might well be. It might well be Zakaria. I'm just going to go for a corner. And because the game doesn't blow the final whistle if the ball goes out for a corner, we are now in the 96th minute of 2 added on. Kimmich to deliver again. We need to get rid of this and away. Oh, Donnarumma, that's not very good. And Fabian again. Just. Oh. Danilo Pereira was looking to sweep that home with Donnarumma at 6s and 7s. And Fabian. Oh, big curly toe gets out to it and pokes it away from him. The Portuguese can't sweep Bayern level. We get the win in the Champions League. We have a 100% record now in this competition, or continue to have a 100% record in this competition so far this season. Villarreal will be behind us on 4 points, then Bayern on 1, and CSKA Moscow bottom of the group, having lost both of their opening games of the tournament so far this year. A great start to our Champions League season. We've had a great start to our Premier League season. We are joint top in this competition, and we play fellow joint top Spurs next. Right, Spurs lineup. Peter Galaxy in goal, new signing for them. Dagba, Sula, Kimpembe and Reguilon at left back. Winks and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg in the middle. Musa Sissoko right wing. Giovanni Lo Celso and Bergwijn on the left, and Harry Kane up top. They got Zaha on the bench here. Tottenham Hotspur will certainly cause me problems if they use him. They might use him. I'm definitely using Heung-min Son. Which former player against their former team will have the best effect? Calvert-Lewin to Iwobi again. Oh, look at the way that the defender tucked in there. Dagba, it's terrible positional sense from him. Son will look to turn inside. Hey, any support? Milinkovic-Savic. Sarr is there. Oh, that's really well done. I'm going to need to cut back, though. I haven't got the space. Calvert-Lewin. Just knock that to Son. Out your feet. Bend it. It's on target, but comfortable save for the Hungarian goalkeeper, unfortunately. It was definitely headed in, though. On target and needed the stop. Son could turn creator instead. Calvert-Lewin around the corner. On that left foot. Shot power. Sarr trying to turn it home from a tight angle. And the Spaniard Reguilon is there to deny me the opportunity to go 1-0 up. Calvert-Lewin could be underneath this. Punched by Galaxy. Who's going to get to that? Zakaria does really well. Fabian, I've got support here. Ismail Assar. Got plenty of defenders around him, though. Drilled to Calvert-Lewin. Out to Digne. No, that wasn't meant for you. It was meant for Alphonso Davies. Ah, Boers. Pressure relieved on the Tottenham goal, thanks to a really poor pass. Essentially to Iwobi. Fabian is there, and I'm going to need him again. Out to Son. Calvert-Lewin. Son. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Somehow he's kept possession. Not really too sure how that happened. I think there was a Little bit of a mess up from the physics engine. Calvert-Lewin's in. Oh, I tried to dink it, and Sarr wouldn't quite... Oh, it's got to be a pen! Has to be a penalty. Sarr wouldn't quite lock onto the ball initially, but actually, it's ended up in me having the best possible chance to score a goal. Because when he did finally react to it, he's turned, gotten to it first, and Reguilon's gone to try and slide it away, and caught Sarr from behind. It's a very obvious penalty. You can complain as much as you want, Jose. Stonewaller, I'm afraid. I tried to lift it over Galaxy, and it just couldn't do it. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin now from the spot has the chance to pop it into the top left corner, which hopefully we will be able to do! 1-0 Everton from the spot. Yes! Win this, and we will stay at least joint top, and have at least one of the other sides that are level on points with us not be level on points with us anymore. Iwobi, look at the movement from Milinkovic-Savic. Now, where do I go? That's the question. Across to Iwobi. Through looking for Son. Hit it early, try and catch the keeper out. Dagba in the way. That deflection could have gone anywhere. Would have wrong-footed the goalkeeper if it was headed towards that near post. Digne delivers the corner, and Son isn't underneath it because Moussa Sissoko nods it back to Luca Digne, who delivers it again and finds only Harry Winks. Okay, not having much success with my crossing so far in this game. But we at least still have our 1-0 lead. Driven into Højbjerg. Just lifted. Finds Harry Kane. Lo Celso. I've caught him there. But the referee didn't even deem it a foul. Liverpool, Tottenham next. Things don't get... Everybody at the top is playing each other, it seems. Moussa Sissoko in at an offside, thankfully. It must have been close. And he was... Cause look how deep indeed he is. Oh, so close. Thankfully, the right call, though. Sissoko was in to potentially equalise there. And here comes Wilf. It had to happen at some point. And here comes Wilfried Zaha. Son has had some part to play in this game, but not a meaningful contribution from him yet. Will Zaha be the man to have that meaningful contribution for his side? Oh, it's a lovely ball. Ismaila Sarr, the man that replaced Wilfried Zaha, is the man that gives us the 2-0 lead. That's why we didn't need you, Wilf. I'm sorry, pal. Oh, Wilfried Zaha on the field, but Ismaila Sarr is the man that might well grab the headlines. Everton 2, Tottenham 0. We have Chelsea coming up next. Tottenham have Liverpool coming up next. Everybody at the top of the league is playing each other at this early stage, and we look like we might rise to the top. Out to Wilfried Zaha. Back to Dagba. Wilf just ran offside there, but Kane's been found. Just trying to marshal him. Here's Zaha. When he played against us, the one time he played against us for Crystal Palace, he was phenomenal at the beginning of Season 1. That's why we bought him. Hopefully, in this game, he'll be terrible, and we can justify why we sold him. Heung-min Son has been really good in that left wing spot, and obviously the emerging Ismaila Sarr has been even better. But here's Reguilon trying to get something back for Tottenham. Where are you going, Alphonse? Trying to get something back for Tottenham. If you just jockey and run at the man, they'll just spin around them, apparently. Reguilon, rather than actually stepping in and trying to put a foot on the ball, Lo Celso try and keep him off his left. Indeed, he perhaps fouled him there, but nothing given. And now the counter-attack is available. You can see the defensive line is dropping here, so I have genuinely noticed the difference in the defensive line of the opposition. But Sarr is so deadly. And despite the changes and the fact that the AI are actually acting more realistically now with their defensive line, it still can't help them but concede to our front line. 3-0, game over. We'll stay joint top and hopefully actually move into first on goal difference. But time will tell and see what other results are. We might be the only one to get a win on this match day. If we aren't, hopefully we get a bigger win than anyone else. Fabian. Out to Luca Digne. Forward to Heung-min Son. They've brought in Iñaki Williams off the bench, Tottenham, and Sander Berge. Lovely little back heel there from Calvert-Lewin. And Son's made a good run. Can we find him in the channel? We can. Oh, but he can't get the goal. I was all ready to do the apology celebration, but he just can't find the back of the net. Decent delivery by Digne. Sander Berge's going to hit that behind for another corner. One of the only players on the field that could probably deal with the aerial threat of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Oof, Galaxy comes for that. Again, it's not an Everton man that's able to get to the loose ball. I would have loved to try the early first time lob from there, or second time at least, at the very most, but unfortunately not able to get to it. But we are going to get the victory. And it is going to be by at least 3-1 if they score from here. If not, 3-0 as it stands. And Zakaria's clearance and Sergej Milinkovic-Savic's brilliant first touch control and then pass means that it will be 3-0 that we win by here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bayern Munich seen off. Tottenham Hotspur brushed aside. Chelsea next. Chelsea line up as follows. Kepa in goal. Reece James, Gerard Piqué, Mestres and Yuri Bashish. Billy Gilmore alongside N'Golo Kante. Sigankov, Kai Havertz and Moussa Diaby with Timo Werner up top. On the bench, Mount, Visca, Ziyech. Michy Batshuayi could maybe have an impact. Although Timo Werner is certainly the striker I'm more scared of. Well, in the last game, we won obviously, as did Liverpool and Manchester City. We are still second and level on points still with City and City and Liverpool. Well, that is an awful pass, Dominic. What the hell was that? Arsenal drew, so they're on 18 points. Obviously, Tottenham lost, so they're still on 17. Chelsea won, so they're up to 19. They were only a point behind the 5 of us that were on 17 points prior to... No! Oh, what a challenge. No, it still could. What a challenge on Timo Werner. That was so important. So Chelsea could go above us if they win here. They're only a point behind and are actually up into 4th now as they're on 19 and ourselves, Liverpool and City, are on 20. Come on, Ismail, get in behind. Oh, it's again a lovely ball inside the fullback. Just need to find a teammate. Oh, to be fair, Calvert-Lewin made a great change of direction and I didn't read it quickly enough. That's frustrating. Really good opportunity that could have been to take a 1-0 lead. Now I've changed the line height of the AI to stop them getting counted on quite so much. And I'm being counted on way more so far in today's episode. We are playing 3 high-quality teams, and that was a high-quality effort from Timo Werner on his left foot, drawing a high-quality save from Gianluigi Donnarumma under pressure to get a shot off like that. That accurate, that power, that close to scoring. That was really well done by Timo Werner. Kai Havertz will deliver the corner here after 15 minutes. Keeper should come for that. Can only punch. And away by Ismail Assar. Havertz. He's got Yuri out wide still. There's N'Golo Kante in support. Tackled by Milinkovic-Savic, so just walked off with that. Iwobi, go on the run. Fabian lifts it with his left foot. Reece James is quick. Is he quick enough to deal with Heung-min Son? He certainly isn't quick enough of reactions. And Iwobi, oh, it's going to fall kindly for Sarr. Off the post, it hits Kepa. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. So desperately unlucky. Ismail Assar is the man of the moment right now. Sarr into Iwobi. I could have shot from distance. I tried not to, or elected not to. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, good block by Piqué. Shots blocked all round. Saves and the post in the way. Nobody has scored yet, but we could have had a goal at either end so far. And I definitely don't think this is going to be ending 0-0, do you? Chelsea corner again. 29th minute. Kai Havertz to deliver. This one's a better delivery, but Sarr able to get it away. Recovered by Moussa Diaby. Into Anyo Mestres. I don't know anything about him as a centre-back, I'll be honest, but he's done well to find Timo Werner. Oh, he's completely sold me with a change of direction, drop of the shoulder. Jesus. Timo Werner looks in deadly form. He's certainly striking the ball very cleanly, regardless of the pressure on him from any defender. If he finds himself in some space, then I certainly do expect Timo Werner to score today. He's in red-hot form right now. 5 goals so far, apparently, in the Premier League season as well. So, whilst he's not challenging for the Golden Boot at this stage, he's still very much in the running for it. If he can just turn his form up that extra little notch. Obviously, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Alex Iwobi are highest goal scorers this year, although Ismail Assar is certainly trying his best to put his name into the hat for a potential top goal scorer opportunity. Diaby, nice tackle by Alphonso Davies, bumped off it by Yuri Bashish, Kante to Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, oh, and Didi with a very, very important interception. We're trying so desperately hard to keep Timo Werner quiet. I can't let myself get so caught up with Timo Werner that I forget about everybody else. Because it's not like the rest of the Chelsea team can't score goals. Fabian, Iwobi's made a good run, and Fabian on his left foot could slot him in nicely. Drop the shoulder. Oh, top of the bar and over. We will end the half at 0-0. Here's Milinkovic sandwich, as we called him the other day. Fabian through to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Nicely to Iwobi. Oh, and he's turned the defender well. And I'll look for Sarr. Oh, a heavy touch. Yuri Brisis gets back. Needed a better first touch control there. Ismaila Sarr, win that header. Oh, Yuri Brisis has done well. Iwobi, I'm trying my hardest to get this first goal of the game. Iwobi's going to look for it, and Kepa's going to pick it out the air, unfortunately. Still 0-0. How, I'm not sure. Plenty of goal-scoring opportunities for both sides in this game. But a clean sheet apiece, this thing stand. Iwobi. Oh, Kai Havertz putting in the work. Chelsea defending from the front here in the second half. Kai's made a good run. I had to back off a little bit. Here's Sigankov. Oh, indeed, he tries the same tackle again that worked last time for Zakaria. It did work this time, but the ball popped free to Timo Werner. And a goal has been coming for him all day, hasn't it? Swept home in typical Timo Werner fashion. Great challenge, but you don't stop that. You just can't. It's impossible. Timo not wasting any time, smacking that home. And Chelsea have themselves a 1-0 lead in the 68th minute. I told you it wasn't going to end 0-0. I hoped it was because we were going to win it. We might end up losing it yet. Davies into Iwobi. If we could get a quick equaliser. I know it's been difficult to try and score so far in this game. Brilliant footwork from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But Milinkovic doesn't have the space to shoot. Oh, squeezes it to Calvert-Lewin. Oh, can't get past Gerard Piqué, though. Didn't think Piqué was going to be that difficult a defender to deal with, but anyway, will do. For Kepa, that was a waste. Sigankov going off, and I'm not actually too sure who that is coming on for them. I might make a change of my own, actually. Heung-min Son has been relatively quiet in this game, so let's give Christian Pulisic a chance against his former team. And Milinkovic-Savic, again, struggling, but what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Because I don't really have the fitness for players to drop. James can come on, and we'll drop Fabian a bit deeper. Hopefully Fabian can deal with that defensive addition to his duties here in this game. I mean, I need the creativity, so it's a no-brainer to try and bring the more attacking-minded players on. Diaby is going to get away from Alphonso Davies, who hopefully has the pace to catch him up, but it's not like Diaby doesn't have 95-plus pace himself. And Fabian is doing the defensive dirty work well. James to Pulisic against his former team. Iwobi, Calvert-Lewin just ran offside. Pulisic is arriving here. Oh, and just gets there ahead of Reece James. And now we could be in. I see Ismaila Sarr at the back post. It's Calvert-Lewin in the middle. We have an equaliser. Yes! The changes do make the difference for Everton Football Club. We equalise against Chelsea Football Club, and it's a goal apiece. Lofted over the top to Diaby. Kept in well. Trying to usher him down the line because the support was there from Timo Werner, and I was trying to ensure that he couldn't get to it. Fabian, good first touch. Having to turn away from Kai Havertz, who's working very hard in that cam roll. Defensively, Kai Havertz. He's done it all game long, hounding me every single time the ball is potentially available to be stolen away for a quick turnaround. He's there putting the effort in. Such a workhorse for Chelsea, Kai Havertz, in this save right now. And he could turn creative at the very end, but he won't. And if I can get this quickly forward. Ref, let me complete this counter-attack. Oh, Pulisic, please. Pulisic, please. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Christian Pulisic, Captain America to the rescue. We win against Chelsea. I'm sorry, in that scenario, I'm not just doing an apology celebration. In the 95th minute to score, Messi-esque. A Messi-esque goal from Captain America. Scooped over the keeper. Kepa can't react. Beautiful goal. If you haven't liked the video by now, that deserves it. Oh, big fist pump from the manager. Big fist pumps from me. Pulisic's first goal of the season. He's ecstatic. We're ecstatic. We stay top. Now, hopefully, Liverpool have dropped points. I've had updates throughout the game that City have been 1-0 and then subsequently 2-0 up. So I expect that they've seen that through. Oh, my Lord. What a game against Chelsea. That was a phenomenal game of football to play and hopefully to watch as well. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Liverpool haven't played, but City did win 2-0 against Palace, so I imagine we're still tied at the top. But with Champions League football coming up next against Villarreal, and I will sim that now that we've beaten Bayern Munich. It's almost the battle for top spot in the group, isn't it, between ourselves and Villarreal? I'm going to go and sort the starter. Actually, no, bollocks to it. Is it league game next? It's league game next, isn't it? Oh, but it's only Brentford. Yeah, okay, we might as well sim this with the full starting 11. Right, let's give Villarreal a crack in the Champions League and see if we can't get another win. If we can win this, then surely that's top of the group. Surely that's top of the group assured. It's Ruben Peña back to Paco Alcacer. Tackled though by Coutinho, who's gone on a hell of a counter-attack. He's got support back there from a number of teammates. Fabian finds Iwobi! Oh, that must have been a good finish. Across goal into the far corner. Alex Iwobi with another one to his Everton tally. And we lead in the Champions League. Fabian is on a yellow card, as in, I believe, just one away from suspension. I don't think he's been booked in this game. There's not been a stoppage for a foul or anything, so that must just mean that he is one off a suspension in this competition, which I wasn't aware of, to be fair. Iwobi still going. Oh, what a solo goal that would have been. Pulisic scored like Messi in the last game. Iwobi dribbling like Messi in that clip, and unfortunately couldn't finish it off. We might end up going back to 1-1 here as Villarreal are in the box. And building well. Oh, they hit the woodwork. It falls back to Paulinho, and they are level. Iwobi into Calvert-Lewin. Out wide nicely to John Joe Kenny. He can't find the teammate, though. Come on. Don't concede late. Let's not lose in the Champions League. We've been undefeated in this competition so far. Oh, and if Paco found his teammate. Oh, come on, Heung-min-son, get to that. Ugh! Both sides desperate and trying hard to get the victory here, but neither able to make the breakthrough. It's still 1-1 and will end as a 1-1 draw. So far, the two best sides in the group are leading the way, but I didn't actually think to look for Bayern's result there. I'm not sure what will have happened in the Champions League there. Right, we are top. Liverpool have dropped points. Ismail Assar has completed his development as a support winger, and he's now 87 rated. And, well, I'm not going to get much more out of him anywhere else, am I? So, we'll just leave it on support winger for now. Oh, the side is so good here at Everton. We've been so blessed. Iwobi up to 87, Son up to 88, Milinkovic-Savic up to 88, Ndidi up to 89, Donnarumma up to 88, Davies up to 86. It's a remarkable first team 11. Right, let's go train, and then we can sim that game against Brentford too, and fingers crossed on that occasion, pick up 3 points. Davies, forward to Calvert-Lewin. Iwobi is there. Fabian found well. Iwobi still making the run. That's a great ball looking for Coutinho. Delivers it first time towards the middle, but it's given away. And a poor first half for us. Poor first half for both sides, I think, really. Not really that many obvious opportunities. That's a lovely ball. This is an obvious opportunity that we can't finish. Alphonso Davies' pass is picked off. Can we get one more chance before half-time? Iwobi is there. Oh, and he can't find Ismail Assar. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time here against Brentford. And we really need to improve in this second half if we're to get a win from this. Come on, breakaway. Ismail Assar. You don't catch him. Find a teammate or score. He's done neither. Milinkovic-Savic somehow still has possession. Looking for Sarr. Just not been good enough in this game. Not even close to being good enough. Some decent football being played with regards to possession stuff. Stolen away. Calvert-Lewin out wide. Fabian, come on, please, come on, lads. Yes, Iwobi. Ah, ever faithful Alex Iwobi. Everton 1, Brentford 0. Oh, dearie me, we haven't half made hard work of this, but we finally make the breakthrough. They lost possession in the middle, loose from them, and it's that mistake that's cost them. They were holding on really well to what would have been a deserved point here, Brentford. But that one mistake in their midfield, and they might well have just thrown away all of their hard work that they've put in so far. On the counter-attack here, though, with Canos. And through to Gerhardt. And space here on the left-hand side for Abdullahi, but thankfully given away. Oh, come on. Come on. Sar's there. And he's stolen it off the defender. Ismaila Sarr! Yes, game over. Get the fuck in. Oh, I've been so frustrated throughout the course of this game. We haven't been able to do what we've been so good at doing historically in this save, and that's scoring goals. But we are going to get the victory. A counter-attack breakaway goal for Ismaila Sarr, who is becoming a very important cog in the well-oiled Everton machine this season. Really, really improving well, as we hoped he would, as you guys said that he would, which is why he's in the starting lineup and why we sold Wilfried Zaha, and you guys have been proved right again. Time and time again, you guys make the right decisions for this save. That's why, historically, I open up the opportunity for you guys to have such an impact on my saves. Liverpool win 2-0 at Old Trafford to get 3 points there, so it was vital that we picked up the victory in that game. We'll go and change the 11 entirely for this one against Norwich in the Cup now. Captaincy they're talking about. Alan is going to get the start. He wants to play, and you will actually get the start, Alan, despite the fact that I chose the wrong option there. Let me go and sort this out, and then we'll play Norwich and hopefully get a win as well. Davis in the middle. We've got a free kick in a very good position, and I'd love to take this myself, if you don't mind. So we will jump in. James Rodriguez from 27 yards. I will put a decent amount of power on this. And the keeper saved it quite comfortably. All right, that's annoying. That didn't quite go according to plan. Back to the sim we go. This is good football from Norwich. It's a goal for Norwich. Martin gives them the 1-0 lead. Pickford back in goal and conceding. That's annoying. This is I mean, these players are going to want to perform here, because this is really one of the few opportunities, few competitions where they're guaranteed to get first team football. They know that if they get themselves through here, Jonathan David has equalised, that they're going to get more football. And they stand a chance of doing so now as Jonathan David equalises for us 5 minutes before half-time. Let's go and get another one, please, boys. Norwich on the counter. Still coming forward. I'm worried about this. I'm really worried about this. Still worried about this. Thankfully, Hugill doesn't score and Pickford does keep that out. They worked that really well, Norwich. And Pickford drawn upon again to keep Norwich out. We only have like 3 days, I think, between this game before the one against Manchester City, which we'll start tomorrow's episode with, which obviously, because of the nature of the league table, is going to be a bloody massive fixture. So I need my first team players fully fit for that. This could go to penalties. Not sure how penalties work in the interactive match sim. But to be fair, if it does go to penalties, if it allows me the opportunity to, I'll take over, jump in, and try and take the penalty shootout myself. Hopefully we won't need it, because we're going to score a second goal, he says, in more hope than expectation. Norwich still look the more likely side to score that second. Jordan Pickford has been pretty decent. I criticised him when he conceded the first goal, but to be fair, he's definitely kept Norwich out from scoring a second. 3 good saves in this second half. Can we win it now? Yes, we can! Jonathan David at the double! Everton 2, Norwich 0 with 3 minutes to go. Sorry, Canaries. Back in the cage. Your wings have been clipped. Any other bird puns you want, we're going through to the next round of the Carabao Cup, with a 2-1 victory thanks to our new Canadian number 14, as it happens. Yes! That's fantastic. And to be fair, Norwich played very well in that game and perhaps deserved the victory, but we've stolen it away. And those players will get the opportunity to play again this season more readily and more frequently than they would have done had they lost that game. Oh, pleased with that. Really pleased with that. So, from a 5-way tie at the top where we started, it's now a 2-way tie at the top between ourselves and Manchester City. And should we win in game number 1 tomorrow, it will be a 1-way tie at the top as we'll lead the league by at least 2 points, sorry, because Liverpool could catch us up. Or at least stay with us if they win on match day 11 as well. But still 4 unbeaten teams at the beginning of this season. We've had a wonderful start, but we're going to have to keep it going for basically a full season if we want this league title. The 5-way tie at the top could be a 1-horse race by the end of tomorrow's episode. I really hope that's the case. Drop this video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video, and I will see you in that one.